Hello, YouTube. Hey guys, it's Sean from Stealing Second here. Wanting to come to you today and do a video on my recent pickups and PSA submission plans. So wanted to go through some PSA slabs that I've picked up recently, a few raw cards that I've picked up, and kind of go through my plans with you and just talk about my pickups and why. Let's jump right in. First I have up this 2008 TriStar Projections Anthony Rizzo Gem Mint 10. As you all know, I'm a major Anthony Rizzo fan, Chicago Cubs fan. I'm trying to collect all of Anthony Rizzo's rookies and prospect cards slabbed in a PSA 10. So this one made sense to pick up. It's a good looking card here. Wish he wasn't in a Red Sox uniform, but it is what it is. So moving on from there, another Anthony Rizzo I picked up was this 2011 Finest Green Refractor. I believe this is numbered out of 199 in a PSA Gem Mint 10. This card is really sharp and hard to find in a 10 period, any of the Finest cards. As you'll see later in the video, I have a couple of his base Finest cards I'm going to submit to PSA just to try to get the 10. I can't find the 10. There's a very low pop on it. So I need one for my PC, so I'm going to have to go the route of submitting raw and hope I can get one. After that, I picked up this 1981 TCMA Ryan Sandberg. This is Oklahoma City 89ers minor league card and a Gem Mint 9, or a Mint 9, I guess, not a Gem Mint. You also know, collecting Anthony Rizzo, Chicago Cubs, Ryan Sandberg is my favorite player of all time. So wanting to piece together all of his rookies and prospect cards as well. There's one that I'll probably never have in my collection. I don't see it any time in the foreseeable future, is his Venezuelan minor league card. That one is just priced way out of my market. So until then, I will keep going and chugging along and try to collect all of the regular cards I can find. Along those lines, also picked up this 83 top sticker Ryan Sandberg in a Mint 9. You're probably wondering why I picked these up in 9s. I'm happy with 9s all day. I will take PSA 9s any day of the week. The Gem Mint 10s, love to have them, but some of these cards, the pricing difference is just insane. For instance, on just this card alone, the PSA 9 here I think was like $20 or $25, where the 10 is upwards of $150 to $200, which isn't crazy, but more than I wanted to pay for a sticker. So next card up here I have is a 2017 Topps Heritage Fernando Tatis Jr. minor league Gem Mint 10. I love this card particularly because the Fort Wayne 10 caps here. I'm from Fort Wayne, Indiana. He played on our minor league team here, so wanted to pick up this card. As you've heard in other videos in the past, I think he is going to be the breakout player. He had an amazing year this year up until his injury. I think he's going to be coming back stronger next year, and he will be the one that actually breaks out. I'm going to do a video in the future of the 2019 rookies, and basically the big four: Tatis Jr., Eloy Jimenez, Pete Alonso, and Vlad Guerrero Jr., and just discuss what I think between those four and where their futures lie. Next up, I have this 2010 Bowman Platinum Mike Trout Prospects in a 9. This is another card where the 9 made sense. The pricing was right. I didn't have any Trout rookie cards. To me, this is not so much really a rookie card. It's a prospect card. But I didn't have any of the Trouts, so I wanted to pick this one up. This one was really reasonable in a 9, so I pulled the trigger on that. I probably will upgrade this to a 10 in the future. The 10's expensive, but it's not as far out of reach as his update card right now. And then the last card here has a little story. This is the 94 Topps Archives Ernie Banks 54 reprint in an 8. The reason I purchased this card, as you guys have heard me talk about In the past, I have display cabinets where I keep my Cubs rookie cards out on display. Now, some of my higher end cards I do keep in safety deposit safes and lock boxes, but I have one of his original 54 rookies coming back from PSA through my local card shop that I plan to purchase. So I purchased this guy to put on display in my cabinet because his authentic rookie I'm not going to have out on display. It's just too valuable of a card. But I still wanted to have something to display so people could see that I do have his rookie. And to me, this made a lot of logical sense. Was why not buy a reprint that's graded, looks great, that I can put on display in my cabinets while keeping his original rookie in locked up and safe. So that's why I have that. Wanted to go through and just, you see these two cards in the background. Actually, this Justin Verlander draft pick card I picked up in a shop in Indianapolis. It's called the Indy Card Exchange. Great shop there, great guys. They always have great deals, really friendly. Every time I'm through Indianapolis, I try to pop in and see what they've got new. They're always moving inventory. It's not one of the shops that's stagnant. He's always got fresh new inventory. He's got a lot of vintage, a lot of new cards, very fair on pricing, willing to work deals, and just a great crowd there altogether. So I popped in. He had this card in the cabinet, was able to pick it up for a fair price, planning to submit it in a PSA here in a couple days. So that's why you see it in the semi-rigid. So that one's planning. And then another one you see here is this Chipper Jones. The reason I'm showing that Chipper Jones is I never knew that the Topps Micro Topps Micro Chipper Jones 91 and a PSA 10 is actually more rare than his Desert Shield. So my wife, of all people, had this set in a box that she had from a kid that somebody must have gifted her. And we had it put up, and I didn't even realize what it was until I got looking into it. I was planning to buy a Chipper Jones rookie, got looking to see what was out on the market, what the prices were, and I saw the information on the Micro. So I dug this out, went through it. Somebody has gone through it in the past because the cards are definitely not in order. So I had to go through it to find the Chipper Jones, and I did. And this one, the centering on it is fantastic, and it looks extremely sharp in the corners. So I think it has a really good shot at the PSA 10. So I'm going to submit this and hope for the best. She's already made it very clear that if we do get a 10 on that, and if we decide to sell it, that it's her money and her card. So that's kind of funny, but thought I'd share that with you. Next up is future plans for PSA submissions. So PSA doesn't have any really crazy specials. They have the deal where you can submit, I believe it's 50 cards for $10 a piece, but that's still $500 payment. To me, that's more than I want to pay. I definitely have 50 cards here that I want to submit, but I will be doing it in chunks. I'll be doing it slowly, probably 5-10 cards at a time. You're gonna have to pay more. I know I'm paying a lot more in the long run, but I'll break it out over a much longer period of time, just because dropping $500 in one go isn't in the cards for me right now to do on that. With my spending on baseball cards, I kind of do the deal where I keep my PayPal going. So I flip cards to keep money in my PayPal to purchase cards I want for my PC. I submit cards through PSA so I can flip or keep for my PC. But I don't spend out of our personal money to purchase baseball cards. I try to just use simply what money I make off of selling the cards. So if I drain my account and completely wipe it out to where there's no money in the account, then I go dry for a while and don't buy any baseball cards, or I go dig through my boxes on stuff I want to sell. So these are everything that I'm planning to submit in the future. As you can see here, there is a lot of Tatis Juniors. I've pulled a lot of his refractors out of boxes, primarily blaster boxes and packs. I've gotten away from the hobby boxes quite a bit because the cost was just getting crazy, and I found that I was not getting very good hits out of hobby boxes and hobby packs. So retail has been much more favorable to me on everything, so I've been buying that. And a lot of these cards also have came from card shows that I've purchased raw, made some trades for, things like that. So all of these will be submitted in the future here, but like I said, I'll probably do chunks like this size at a time instead of a chunk that size at a time. I know a lot of you guys do submit the videos where you're doing 500 card submissions, 50 card submissions, and I understand it's more economical to do it that way, but I just can't bring myself to wipe out all of my funds on one submission, because knowing my luck, these would all come back 8s and 9s, and I would be upside down completely with no safety net. So I don't want to do that. I'll do it as I can control it and go. But stick around for just a few more seconds, and I'm going to show you another really cool pickup I made. All right, guys, I'm back here. Wanted to show you this pickup I had made from my local card shop. They had this in on a trade they had gotten. It is a Larry Yogi Berra autographed bat. And it is authenticated. You can see the authentication there. Got a great deal on this bat. So I wanted to show you that. That is in my baseball room on display. I will do a video of my baseball room in the upcoming months here and show you everything I got going on, but right now it's kind of a mess, so I don't want to show you that. But anyways, appreciate you sticking around watching the video. Would like you guys to leave a comment and let me know what you thought of today's video. Also, if you have any questions, anything you would like me to cover, anything you'd like me to do different, please leave a comment and I will get back to you ASAP. Appreciate it, guys. Have a great one. Bye.